Hello, gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. If you are new, thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, thank you as well. If you're new, you're in the right place. If you love affordable fashion and beauty, or just really all things beauty and fashion related, indie brands, drugstore, even some high-end, as long as we can get it at a good price. So that is what my channel is about. And if you're new, you probably don't know, but once a month I do a look inspo, and it is from the Random Beauty support group that I am in. And it's a group of about 10 ladies. Once a month, a random word generates, and then someone in charge of that month, your girl is in charge of this month of Fabulous April, and they give us a little bit of instruction. I gave the instruction this month to create a look based upon that word and then a little bit of criteria. So this month, the word was treat. I immediately thought, sorry, my dog is right here and she knows that word. I was like, oh no, the forbidden word if you don't have something to give her. So yes, the word was treat and I chose sweets. I said, let's do something based on sweets. It can be donuts, cake, ice cream, candy, tropical drinks, like anything that is a sweet treat to you. That was my only instruction. So this is the look that I created from it, but I am going to first show you guys a couple of palettes that I chose from, and then you'll see which palette I ended up choosing because I knew I wanted to do cotton candy is the thing. So here's what I got going here for cotton candy. And I had a couple of palettes in mind, and I just want to show you guys real quick so that maybe it's a palette that you haven't seen and you might be interested in. This is the IBY Beauty Poolside palette. I stinking love this palette. I love this brand. It is a very underrated brand, fantastic quality, beautiful palettes and other products. I'm actually affiliate with them. You can save, I believe, 25%. It'll be linked down below if you want to. If not, no big deal. But this is a fantastic brand. I did create a look with this palette that I haven't shared yet on my Instagram, but I will soon. Next up, we have the Nomad Tokyo palette. I mean, it's your quintessential pastel palette. I really thought I was going to end up choosing this one, but you guys will have to wait and see what I chose. Then we have the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Cotton Candy palette. I mean, that's pretty much a given if you're going to do a cotton candy look, right? So did I choose this one? You'll have to see. Then we have the Rococo. I wish I knew. This was formerly the Muse Beauty or Muse, probably Muse. I think it's French. Palette. Look how beautiful, you guys. I mean, first of all, packaging. Look at this color story. I mean, this came out a couple of years ago. It looks like the Glam Light palette. Actually, surprised I didn't bust that one out to possibly use, but I did not. But it looks like a mini Michaela Glam Light palette. So this is now called something different. I will put it on the screen. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they have since changed their name. I believe because there is a Muse Beauty that's M-U-S-E. This was M-U-S-E-E. And I think they were not showing up first in Google. And I think that's why they changed their name, but really need to check them out. And then we have the Laura Lee Candy Skies palette. Again, another, I mean, this looks like a cotton candy, fluffy dream. And so you guys, if you want to see how I created this look and which palettes I ended up using, then keep on watching. Okay, we are back. Now you've seen me apply the makeup. I went from like no face to face, giving you face. I actually absolutely love how this look turned out. You guys, it never fails. I don't know what it is about like pastels. Every time as I'm creating it, I'm like, I freaking hate this look. This is garbage. I ruined this. I guess I'm just gonna keep going. Like whenever I added this kind of like hot pink wing, I was like, we're done. Like I might as well just shut this off. Like I've ruined my look. Then it all comes together. I swear with pastels, once you add lashes, it does something. It like transforms it every time. So I actually freaking love this look. So let's talk about what I used real quick. Okay, so first up, yes, this palette. I wanted to use this one because honestly, I've had it in my collection a long time and had not used it, and it was time. So again, beautiful color story. It's really great quality as well. The light colors build up very nicely. I mean, this purple right here is this Joyous, which is a lavender, but as you can tell, it really deepened up into a deeper purple. And I also love the shimmer formula. They're very smooth, very, very, very pretty. So then I also chose, like, I have to use the Cotton Candy palette. How can I not? BH, as we know, filed for bankruptcy, but I think you can still find these. I'm not sure about on BH, but you can definitely score them like in a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls. So I had to use it. It's a great palette. It's a little bit of a warmer cotton candy. Like I wanted to kind of do both, like deepen it up a little bit, but also have that like cool tone cotton candy vibe. So I kind of mix the two. This is definitely a warmer cotton candy type of vibe. Then, as you guys saw, it was like, oh my gosh, this wing, I've got to do something with it, that like hot pink wing. So what I ended up doing is I went in with the Glitz list. This is from SHEGLAM in the shade Pine, which I think it's supposed to be a green, but it kind of shows up like a green blue. And I think it like really saved that wing. I really like it. It's got like a little bit of a shimmer to it. And SHEGLAM has phenomenal liners. I have a SHEGLAM haul, Shein and SHEGLAM haul. I don't know if you'll see it before or after this, but I unboxed this in it and it came in a pack of 4. Highly recommend it. Very smooth and pigmented. In the lower lash line, I have been obsessed with these Wet n Wild multi-sticks. This one is in Born to Flirt. I think so far it's my favorite out of all of these, but it's this like champagne-y rose gold, and it goes on like incredibly smooth, slightly shimmery, and it has been like so nice for the lower lash line. It just glides on like a dream. So I used that in the majority of the lash line, and just, it's very, very subtle, but I used the Beauty For Real Heaven's Door. It is the most baby pink ever, super light pink. But I wanted to just kind of pop that lavender shimmer from this palette that I used in the inner corner, just to make it slightly lighter. And I think it did a really good job doing that. Then this was funny. So my lashes are Every Lash Date Night. No, this is the Hustle Lash, sorry. Hustle Lash. I love these. I really, really love Every Lash magnetic lashes. Every style is very like, well, that I have. I have Date Night, I have Hustle Lash, very fluttery and pretty. I wore these on Easter and I didn't take them off properly that evening, and I think I kind of messed up the magnetic band. I had worn them a couple of times as well already, but I ended up having to scratch the magnetic liner and instead went in with the SHEGLAM liner. This is the best liner glue ever. It is the strangest component. How weird is this? But I'm telling you, it like because of the way that it's shaped and so like skinny here, you're able to like really hold it kind of like a pencil, and like it angles, like you're holding the flat part firmly, but then you can angle it, and it's just I can't recommend it enough. Can't recommend it enough. I love it. Definitely pick this up. But then we are moving on to the highlight. I went in with my trusty Bold and Beautiful from Gourmand Girls. I love this. I love mixing these two shades here. It makes this like icy kind of champagne-y pink, and it just packs a lot of punch. And look how pretty that is. And then I go in with Moonstone, the more like white of the two, and use that to highlight the nose and the forehead and the cupids, which I kind of messed up already. But then for lips, I wanted obviously like a nice pink lip to go with this look. So I went in with the Believe Beauty. You can find this at Dollar General. That brand is amazing. It is such good quality for all under $5. I went in with Barely There. It is a very pinky mauve, but very, it's not super light. It's not that baby pink that doesn't show up. It's just like the right pinky nude mauve. And then I went in with Peony, the Milani Color Fetish lipsticks. You guys know that I'm obsessed with these. This is like a perfect light pink. And then for the gloss, I haven't seen anyone really talk about these. This is the Revlon, it's covered up here, Super Lustrous Lip Gloss. This is in Frost Queen. I have, I think like 4 or 5 of these, and they are not sticky at all. They do smell weird. They smell really chemically, I will admit, but it's really pretty. It just is this nice kind of like iridescent, but not that like goopy, thick white frosty that can show up from these. It's just, I just really, really like it. So that is my cotton candy look, you guys. You will have to let me know what you think. I absolutely love it. Let me know if you were wondering like, oh gosh, is this going haywire? Is this going awry? Because I thought for a moment it was not going to turn out so well, but I absolutely love it. You guys be sure and go check out the rest of the girls' videos. And you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye. Go get you some cotton candy.